me on just two wheels. Now you started riding super motards, which isn't something that a lot of girls get into at your age. So your dad dragged you into it, but tell us all about your passion now.
Well, I used to go along with Dad when he was racing super motards, so I was putting the fuel in his bike and putting the tyre warmers on.
Yep.
So that was the little pink girl, and I was about 16 at the time. And then I saw another lady out there, and she was pretty much the only one there, and she was having so much fun. So I thought, oh, I'll give it a go, and had never ridden a bike up until then, even with Dad's background with motorbikes, and I was always into horses, so it was quite a change.
I actually used to ride horses too, but I'm not talking about that. So what did Dad say when you said, I want to go too?
Well, it was actually my granddad. He was always a speedway racer, New South Wales champion back in the day. So he would come out when Mum and Dad weren't home, and he would take me down on the KTM 525 and teach me how to ride. And he was teaching me how to fall off, because in his era that was the way that you learned how to ride, and so you were falling off and were comfortable with pushing yourself. And then I was telling Dad that I really wanted to go racing, so got into a bit of motocross just to practice the dirt side of things for the super motard, and went from there.
So now you're on an animal of a bike, what I call it. They're beautiful, the ZX10. So tell us a little bit about the ZX10 and what you're racing in the HBK this weekend.
Well, this here is Julio.
Sorry?
Julio.
Julio, okay.
ZX10.
Has he got long hair?
Not this weekend.
Not this weekend.
He's very kind. It's such a great bike to ride, and especially around here. It's so fast, and the brakes are wonderful. Going through the turns, it's always very stable, so you feel really comfortable on it. This weekend, unfortunately, Dunlop didn't have the supply of tyres, so we've had to change to Pirellis, and we've never ridden Pirellis before. So coming to a race meet and you haven't done any setup work on Pirellis is quite tough, but we're dealing with it, and each session we're getting faster and faster.
So there's a lot of difference even between setting a bike up between make and tyres.
Yeah, for sure. The height of the Pirellis are taller, and the way that they turn into a turn therefore is a lot more sharper, so holding your line through a turn is a lot more difficult, so we've had to go to a much softer rear suspension, which is then having a different feel going into the turn.
Yeah, that's technical, isn't it?
It's just trying to get on top of what it's going to feel like, and how to get the stability through the turns as well.
So your dad and you've got a mechanic here helping with that setup?
Yes, Al Samuels, he's certainly been very busy this weekend. So Dad's racing in the Pro Stock and the Superbike, and I'm racing in the Pro Stock and the 250 class. So jumping on both bikes, having to have them ready because they're one after each other in racing, certainly keeping Al very busy. Awesome.
So Kawasaki have come on board to help you out a bit more this year, and you've become a little more of a media tart on here.
Well, it's very new to me. I come racing because I love it, and I'd like to encourage more women to come racing because it is such a great sport and it has such a good weekend every single time we're here. So they've come on board and they're giving me some support, which is great. So hopefully with their a little bit more promotion on their side and my side for them, hopefully that we can encourage more girls to come along.
Anyway, good luck for this weekend. And yeah, you'll see me around, give you some shots here. I can't wait to see you.
Sounds good. Hopefully you can teach me about the camera because I'm going to see the polar bears next week.
Oh really? Well, good luck with all the media stuff, and we're going to check out Sophie on your Facebook page. And what else you got going?
I'm starting a blog now, which is also new to me, so please don't judge my site, and Twitter.
So do you want to give the blog a bit of a plug? How do they find it?
Oh, I haven't really started much of it.
All right, it's coming soon, guys.
It's very new.
Thanks, Sophie.
Thank you.